Got a package in from Harry Bow for the Harry Bow 100 subscriber giveaway for his channel that has 0 videos. And he asked if the winner could do a unboxing. So, I mean, I guess an unbagging, right? So we'll go ahead and dig into this and see what we got here. And if I'm feeling up to it, maybe we'll see if we can pick something, but we'll have to see. Alright, so it's a bag in a bag. Oh, come on. Have this little like paring knife here that Reed Witt made for me, Lawlock. And, oh, it's stuck to the top. No easy way. Alright. There we go, there's the first layer of the onion. There we go. Second layer, third layer, third layer of the onion. There's the fourth layer. Someday we'll get to whatever's inside. Here's the fifth layer. Okay. All right. Just making sure it doesn't say anything. Congratulations, Michael. I hope you enjoy what's in the package. All the best, Harry Bow. HB. Again. Opening this. I don't know if that's the best way or if I should cut it, but taking these off might be the fastest way. I don't know. Seems like cutting through it. I don't know what I'll be cutting through. Okay, almost got to where I can maybe get in here. What is that? Some Russian on there? Looks like Cyrillic. Okay. Got through the fifth layer. Looks like a lock. Looks like a lock. A lock. Lock, maybe? Some things that really seem nice wrapped in toilet paper or something. Another lock. Looks like a challenge lock, that one, maybe. Another lock. Oh, another nice thing. 3 more locks. Some of them look like challenge locks. Got this little hairy thing in here. Alright. Let's start digging it. I'll start with some of these ones that have key tags on them. I'm guessing these are challenge locks. I'm not really a challenge lock guy, but of course I will pick these. What is this? It's an Assa 6-gen spools, no wafers. So what is that, an Assa 600? Ugh. I don't know if you guys know me, but I don't like Assa gens. Assa 600 gens, rather. But we'll pick it anyways. And another one with a key tag. Another 6 barrel Assa. No wafers. I like Assa 600s with barrels. So we'll pick that too. What do we got? Harry Bow's 100 subs. Harry Bow, 100 subs. Oh, I shouldn't look at this. Whatever. I think that's a challenge lock. I have a memory of a goldfish, so I'll look at some other stuff and I'll forget what I saw. What do we got here? What is this? An Assa twin combi. Okay. I forget. He said maybe something like this one doesn't have the side pins in it. So let's see. Just give it a quick feel. Oh, I didn't bring down anything I didn't bring down any flags. So let's just grab a little pick here. Feel the side. I don't think there's any. Yeah, there's no there's no cuts for side pins, so this is like a I don't know, it's like another 600 almost. Let's see, got Abus XP1. I don't think I've ever picked one of these, so this will be interesting for me. Very cool. We have something with a B on it. BAC, ABC, CBA, something. I don't know. I'll have to look at, I think Picksmith sent a description of what's in here, so I'll have to look at what that is. Maybe if I find it out, I'll put it in the description of the video. Ruko of some sort. I can see there's some sort of security pin there for the first driver, and a standard key pin there. Oh, that thing goes in like there's nothing in there. Wow. Okay, looks nice. Some sort of padlock in the box. Oh. Bubble wrap everywhere. Keyosk padlock of some sort. I'll have to check that out. I've never had one of those. I like this. A lot of things I haven't picked, which is always what I want. And the last one of the locks, we've got this Matlock. I guess from the TV show or something. I don't know. Matlock 2538. That's cool. The key is a bit unique in that the bitting is on, you know, like usually when you have a key, you'd be like this, but the key bitting's facing downward, or I guess upward. So that's pretty cool. And now the exciting stuff. Not that that stuff wasn't exciting. That's pretty cool, all that stuff. But all right, I don't think it's toilet tissue unless he's really. Is this rip? No, I think this is cloth or a cloth of some sort. Unless he's really rich and he uses cloth for his toilet tissue. Let's see. Ooh, look at this thing. Look at this thing. It's got a nice little carbon fiber looking handle. These little purple inlays here. And this like super shiny short hook. It's almost too pretty to use. So that's one. And I think Picksmith had a description of like some of them are made from just steel blanks versus other ones are repurposed picks, and they just been, or not, I don't want to say just been, but they've been put in a nice handle. So I'll try to put that in the description as well, so I have a record of everything. Oh, another one of these nice looking carbon fiber guys with the purple inlays. That's a little, like a medium hook or a deep hook, a little bit deeper. That's really cool. Zoom back out. I was probably all over the frame that opening that second pick. All right, third item. Oh, look at that. That's really cool. It's a really interesting pick shape. I haven't picked with anything outside of just standard commercial picks and the garbage I make myself. So I'm scared to use fancy picks like these. I have a fancy pick from Ratty Oak, but I've never picked a lock with it. It's just a display piece. But you never know. These might be ones to try out. All right, this one doesn't want to open very easily. I just cut it. so cool. I don't even know how to do stuff like this. This is cool. Another very nice pick there. And the last one. I don't want these to end. These are so cool. I know I'm not saying much. I don't really have a lot of commentary for picks. I'm more of a pick-a-lock kind of guy. That's a deep hook. So looks like there's a full set here. You got a short, medium, and a deep hook. Look at that. Those things are awesome. And then these two really cool handled picks. These handles are cool too. Yeah, that seems like those would work really nice. So, okay, I think I ran my fingers over these, and this one's got a really sharp, flat edge, so that dug into my fingers. Give Harry a little bit of blood. Yeah, let's take a look at one of these. I don't know. Oh, maybe I have to nurse my finger. But really, thanks, Harry. This is a really, really nice thing to have given out to the community, well, to me, and I appreciate that a lot. Let's take a look. Man, this finger. Let's grab a vise. And I know nothing about these locks, most of them. But we'll grab this Keyosk lock here. Don't even know how many pins it has or anything like that. So we'll go through a little bit of an exploration type of pick and see if we can look at my thought process a little. First, find out how many pins we got in here. You could look at the key, but let's try not to look at our bidding or anything like that. All right, so counting from the back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Seems like 5. And then another method you could count is push it. So push, drop, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so both directions concur that there are 5 pins in here. Then we want a tensioner. So let's grab into the little pick holder my wife made me and grab a tensioner. So this is a Sparrow's flat bar, a thick or heavy bar. It does not fit, so let's go look for one that's a size down from that. There we go, we got a fit like that. And it looks like we can go from the bottom of the keyway on this, and we'll go ahead and try to pick it. And what we're going to do is we'll try to lift that front pin, and it already seems like it's binding that front pin. Let's try getting a little bit of selection of picks out. So that's a short hook, medium hook, and here's a deep hook. Yeah, the deep hook fits just fine, so we'll use that. All right, that first pin, going up, still binding. Still binding. All right, got a little click out of it. But can't really tell, but it doesn't seem to be jiggling. Take it a little further. Oh, dropped into a false set. And now that first one is definitely jiggling. Check the second one. It's going up, going up. Where is it? I think that's jiggling, unless I fell back on the first one. Third one seems to be binding. Counter rotation. There we go. Fourth one. I think I feel a little spring on that. Fifth one. Little spring. Fourth one. Not 100%, but it seems like a little spring. Come back to the beginning. Where's number 1? Where's pin 1? All right, definitely spring from number 1. Number 2 seems to have fallen down. Lifted it up a bit. I think that's spring either. Yeah, that's spring on 2, but it had fallen down a little bit. That's weird. 4s. All right, now 5 seemed to have been binding just a tiny bit, but when I went under it, it freed it up. 4. I think we're feeling a little bit of jiggle, but I can't be 100% on that one. Come back to beginning. 1. I might be able to pick off the shelf, but let's just try this. 2. 3's definitely got a lot of spring to it. 4 gave me a little click, and now it's free. Or maybe that was 5. Come back to the beginning. 1, 2. Definitely spring from whatever one that is. And then, so I guess that's 5. Keeps binding and then letting go when I push on it, kind of like a taper, but it just lets go. So I'm not really sure. Oh, 2 did that taper thing again. So maybe I need to go back and forth between 2 and 5 like this. 5, 2, 5. No, 2 is not doing that anymore, so let's see if it's something else at this point. 3. 3, I think, is giving counter rotation. We'll try it. There we go. 4. I don't feel like I'm in as deep of a false set as I was before after touching 3, so that could have been a mistake, but probably not. 1. Seems to be 1 dropped a little. There we go, little click. 1's still not jiggling though. So there we go, got our false set back after pushing 1. 2, again, kind of that taper effect it seemed. 5, little click. I might have to go back between 2 and 5 again. 2 again, yep. I think I have to go back and forth between 2 and 5 again. Yep, 5 again. 2 again. 5 again. 2 again. 5 again. And now 5 seems to be binding. Yep, 5 seems to be binding, but I'll check 2 one more time. Alright, 2 again, that little click. And back to 5. Yep, 5 seems to be binding. Giving a little counter from 5. Click from 5. Maybe we dropped 1 doing that. Let's see. Yep. Lifted that up. I think that's 2 I just lifted up. Seems to still be binding. Little counter rotation. No. Number 1. Where's 1? I'm having a hard time finding 1. 1 is really high. I think I feel a little spring from 1. 2. I'm feeling counter rotation from 2, but it's so high up I'm kind of nervous that that's an overset. Like maybe overset into torpedo or something like that. It would help if I knew anything about this lock, but this is much more fun. This is what I generally do. So I pull out a lock and I'll poke at it for quite a bit. Alright, 2 definitely seems like it's counter rotating. Just kind of nervous with that one. Alright, 1 is now binding. 1 is now loose. 2 feels like a spring. 3 feels like springy. 4 feels springy. 5 springy. 4 springy. And they're big springy, which can be that I may have overset 2. Because 1 is huge springy. And 2 might be small springy. Alright, 1. Yeah, 2, 3, 4. it feels like we have an overset. But this is kind of the process I'd go through. Let it off a little bit. And I'll keep, I'll keep at a lock for a little bit. That's number one. And if I can't get it, then I will maybe go look at a YouTube on it, see what kind of security pins it has. If I don't find anything there, maybe I'll gut it. Usually maybe I'll gut it before I go to YouTube, but those can sometimes go back and forth. And then if I still don't get an open, I might go on like Discord and vent a little bit and say, oh, I'm having a hard time here. Somebody might give me a tip, but it usually doesn't get that far, or I don't know if it ever gets that far. All right, see, I got big counter here. I think that's number 2, but I feel like if I set 2 here, that that it's an overset. When I did that before, but do it again. There we go. And I lose the count. I lose the false set. I think that's why I think it's an overset on 2 when I do that. Yeah, 1 is huge springy, 3 is huge springy, 4 is huge spring, and 5 is huge spring. That feels like a overset when you get that big of a spring on each thing. And then 2, I feel like it's stuck up there. So if I let off a little, get 1 to kind of bind here. There we go. 1 set. 2 kind of grinds down, and then I get counter rotation like that. It's very, check my other pins, very loose everywhere. So, oh, counter rotation, yeah, on 2. Unless I just can't go high enough to set 2. That seems a bit odd. Alright, there's 1. 2 is really high. I put 2 as high as I could there. It has to go. Oh, 5 is binding. And we're open. So 2 wasn't oversetting. I just wasn't hitting it high enough, I guess. So that took a bit of time, but first go at a lock. Wait, it's got some numbers on it. It's a 7740, so 40 millimeter model 77. Pretty cool lock. It feels like it had a lot of spools in it, and a little bit of tapering effect between pins 2 and 5, and then really high on 1, 2. 2 is super high. Let's see. Yeah, so 1 was high, but 2 was higher. See, 1 and 2 was super high. So I was setting that high, and I guess I wasn't fully setting it, and that's why everything else felt springy, because it was held out of false set. When I managed to push that up high enough, then I was able to work with the rest of the lock. But again, thanks, Haribo. This is an awesome package you sent. Take care, everyone. Bye.